Dirt Gang. Salute to my brother, the Dirt Gang boss. What's up with you, homie? It's a new day. Black Attack in the building. What's going on with your family? King Vonnie 86 in the building. What's going on with you, homie? Thrive and Glow with Joe in the building. What's up with you, Joe? Man. Oh, man. We got another one. Hey. New day. New day. It's a new day. New day. New day. It's a new day. New day. It's a new hey. New day. New day. It's a new man. New day. New day. It's a new man. Salute to the family, man. Thank y'all so much. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. You know what I mean? I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. Salute to my brother, the Dirt Gang boss, coming through, man, early and sprinkling in the chat with some. You feel me? Salute to you, family. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me officially welcome for the first time to some, welcome back to most, to the Black Coffee Club, man. Hosted by yours truly, Junior the Truth, the most intentional morning circle on the planet. We really, truly, genuinely appreciate you all. Thank you all so much for taking the time to tune in. If I had a million tongues, I couldn't tell it all, man. Salute to everybody, man. Shout out to you. You know what I mean? Everybody that's catching the show live, salute to you. Everybody that's catching the replay gang of Don't Bang. Salute to you all. Thank you all so much. Everybody that's catching this show via the podcast format, man. Salute to the podcast family. My first love. Hashtag Junior Mafia, Mi La Familia. Salute to you, family. Man, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Once again, man, this is the Black Coffee Club, the most intentional morning circle on the planet. And once again, I'm your host, Junior the Truth. You can follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth. It's JuniorTheTruth, and it's over all the social media platforms, man, each and every one. But if you really, truly looking for me, man, you can come over to the hub, www.JuniorTheTruth.com. That's all things Junior the Truth, man. www.JuniorTheTruth.com is the hub, man. All the information to get with me is there. The book is there. The network is there. The merchandise is there. All of the content is there. Everything is there. So salute to you. Thank you. And I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. Once again, www.JuniorTheTruth.com. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Man, what's going on with y'all on this Trouble Man Tuesday, man? Felix Nunez in the building. What's up with you, bro? Salute to you. 4-Hour Snipe in the building. What's up with you, family? Salute. Once again, man, salute to the family coming in, dropping 4-Hour Sniper, dropping some more of those. Would you be a happy boy or a girl? Salute to the family, man. Thank you so much. Man, I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. Man, Snipe came back. Snipe came back again, man. We dropping some more of those diamonds and pearls, man. Thank you. I need to get a now. Salute to you, man. Let's get it going. Let's get it going, man. Top of the day. Grab your coffee today. I want to have a discussion, and I want to talk to the person. And this might be you, might not be you. Chances are it is, but you know it's cool. I'm here to talk to the person that's carrying a lot. And maybe just maybe nobody around you knows how much. You feel me? Work, family, money, responsibilities, deadlines, people needing something, might be the rock in your family, problems that haven't been solved yet, decisions that still need to be made. And somehow you're supposed to keep functioning like none of that shit is weighing on you. Like none of it weighs anything. Yeah. So let's start the conversation. We're going to start today's conversation differently. I am not going to tell you to grind harder. You feel me, King Vonnie? I'm not going to tell you to grind harder. You know, that's what they say, man. Shut up and hustle harder. Nah, I'm not going to tell you to grind harder. I am not going to tell you to suck it up. I'm not going to tell you that you're weak because life feels heavy. Sometimes, just sometimes, right? Life actually is heavy. Sometimes, just every once in a great while, every now and again, life actually is heavy. But this is what I want you to understand. This is the thing I want you to understand. When everything feels heavy, your first responsibility is not to carry more. Did I wake you up yet? Are we up yet? When life feels heavy, your first responsibility is not to carry more. I should have my face on the screen already. It's not to carry more. That is not your first responsibility. I'm talking to myself now. When everything feels heavy, your first responsibility is not to carry more. It's to get your footing. It's to get your footing. Your first responsibility is to get your footing. Man, I should man, thank y'all for coming out. You feel me? I appreciate y'all for tuning in type shit. Your first responsibility is to get your footing, because being grounded doesn't mean that you don't feel stress, right? It doesn't mean you don't experience grief, uncertainty, pressure, frustration, fatigue, shit. Being grounded means I can feel the weight without allowing the weight to determine who I become. Did y'all hear what I said? Salute the Big Dad's Conky Dog, my BCU family in the building. The first weekend in November, bro. Atlanta, first weekend in November. You heard it here first. Give you the straight drop. You feel me? BCU homecoming. Salute to my BCU family. Being grounded means I can feel the weight without allowing the weight to determine who I become. And that's today's conversation. Let's work.
One, two, I've hustled harder than most. I'm a beast on these streets, got a revolver I tote. For these niggas trying to take me off the block where I post. Up daily, sip Baileys out the bottle and smoke.
Yeah. Big King Vonnie said footing or foot in. You gotta get your footing. Don't be bullshitting. Get your footing. You gotta get your footing. You gotta get your feet planted. You gotta get your feet planted. You understand what I'm saying? Just like we know, anybody that's ever carried anything, it's real life. If you ever carried a load, if you've ever carried anything, right? You've ever carried something, what's the first thing you got to do? When you're going up the steps, what you got to do? You got to feel that step. All right, you got to get your footing. You understand? Anytime you're carrying anything, the first step is to get your footing. It's the same thing when life gets heavy, man. It's the same thing when life gets heavy. I wish everybody that's in the community would get to this one, get to this, because this is the shit you need to hear, right? Yeah, this is the stuff we need to hear. All right, so here's what gets us into trouble. Here's what gets us into trouble. Emotional overload doesn't always walk into a room and announce, hello, I'm overwhelmed. You feel me? Emotional overload doesn't always come in and announce itself. Sometimes overload shows up in different ways. You understand what I'm saying? It might look like, y'all, I'm gonna punch y'all in the jaw. You feel me? Because I'm punching on myself. So if I'm talking to you, just give me my theme emoji. It's Trouble Man Tuesday, so you already know the gloves is off and we coming to work. It might show up like a short temper. You feel me? It might show up like a short temper. You start snapping at people. Yeah. You can't concentrate. You keep forgetting things. How about you dead tired, right? Because some of y'all experienced this last night. You were dead tired, but you couldn't get no sleep. You were dead tired, but couldn't get any sleep. Dead tired, but can't go to sleep. Yeah. How about this? You don't want to talk to anybody. You don't want to talk to nobody. You're scrolling, you opt to scroll instead of work. You're sitting there actually working on the project. You stop working on the project and you actually start scrolling. Salute to my brother, the Dirt Game Boss, coming through and bless. You feel me? He gave me the 100. And then what Nanny say? Nanny say only a hit dog holler. We hit Dirt Game's dog. Only a hit dog holler. You feel me? Nah, man. In a real way. You sitting there to do the work and then you just start scrolling instead of doing the work. How about something that's a very small inconvenience and it feels enormous, like the smallest inconvenience feels enormous. Right. And then you start attacking your own character. You start attacking your own character because you're dealing with all this but you're looking at other people and you're like, man, they got to be dealing with the same thing. What's wrong with me? Why am I so lazy? Why can't I get myself together? You feel me? So just hold on for a second. Hold on. Before you label yourself, I need you to take a moment and I need you to check the mother load. Check your load. You just may not have a character problem, Felix Nunez. You feel me? You might not have a character problem. You may have reached capacity. We all have a capacity. You know what I'm saying? I laugh and I joke and I call myself Black Superman. Y'all remember the song? Y'all remember this? Come on, man. Y'all remember the song? And I label myself and I'm like, yeah, I'm the Black Superman. You feel me? But nah, in reality, man, you just reached your limit because we all have limits. We all have capacities. We all have a capacity like that. And I had to realize that, like, just on some real shit. I had to realize that, like, yeah, nah, that black Superman shit, it sound good, but now I'm burnt up. I can't do no more. Salute to my brother Boxing and Barbecue. Nah, that Black Superman shit, man, I can't, bruh, I can't do no more. What do you want me to do? I have reached my capacity. Felix Nunez says, remember when I used to smoke weed, I would stay smoking every couple hours, chain smoking weed. You had to stay high. Man, that load might have been too much. You feel me? You running from something. I think people that get high like that are running from something. You feel me? Dirt Gang said that rabbit hole is a mother. Yes, indeed. Boxing and Barbecue in the building. Salute, family. Nah, man, you didn't told yourself. You didn't say it. Nah, man. I'm just the Black Superman. You feel me? Nah, I'm just the Black Superman. And I'm telling you, man, it ain't man. Nah, man. It ain't a real thing. You feel me? And those of you, I know some of y'all, I'm gonna date myself. Some of us, man, when I say Black Superman, you get a automatic reaction. You feel me? If you my age and you hear Black Superman, you feel me? It means something different from us. Big Daz, it means something different for us. That's enough. You feel me? We ain't finna turn this into no spectacle today. We working. You might have reached your capacity, Black Superman. Yeah. You don't have a character problem. You may have reached your capacity, and that distinction matters because overload isn't necessarily overload is not a command to surrender. You feel me? It's not a command to surrender. You don't get to quit because you overloaded, right? Overload is a signal for you to simplify. You need to simplify some shit. Man, I hope that's helping. So some of y'all are feeling overloaded today. Like you in here and you literally dealing with overload. A lot of y'all, that's the reason why you come in here, because you're dealing with an overload. Overload is not a command for you to surrender. It is a command for you to simplify. Because a lot of us, we take on things and we make things entirely too complicated. Does anybody else do that? You can give me my coffee cup emoji. Jelly Bean, what's up with you, homie? If you take on tasks, but then you make the tasks more complicated than they need to be, right? You make them more complicated. You feel me? One of the things I experienced recently was getting school supplies for the kids because it's back to school time. So we're getting school supplies. You feel me? And then we're going and shopping and doing things for school supplies. And then we're getting overwhelmed. When I say we, I'm talking about my wife and I, my kids. We're running around and it's a lot now. We're getting overloaded and overstimulated and all this stuff. And I'm realizing like, hey man, this shit ain't this serious. You feel me? This shit ain't this serious. Busting my ass trying to go get stuff. Some of the things I realized I ain't got, like we're supposed to get some stuff for the classroom stuff, like wipes and tissues and bottle sanitizer and so on and so forth. And you're supposed to bring that shit as part of your school supply, and you feeling some kind of way because you ain't quite got that done. Like, all right, we gotta go to the store, get that done. Yada 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 yada. Then you go to the school's open house and they got a hallway full of all of the stuff that you missing. So bad that the teachers say, hey man, don't bring no more of that stuff. Just, we cool right now, don't bring no more of that stuff. We overcomplicate stuff. So it might be a signal that it's time for you to simplify. Overload is a signal that it's time to simplify. All right, man, we gotta move on because I gotta go. I ain't finna be in here no hour today. I ain't playing with y'all. Feeling overwhelmed is not the biggest danger. The bigger danger is when overwhelm becomes how you operate. You understand what I'm saying? When that just becomes your default mode and that becomes how you operate, that's when it becomes dangerous. Because when everything feels urgent, then you stop seeing anything clearly. You feel me? You can give me my coffee cup emoji if that's you. If everything in your life right now feels urgent, then you don't see nothing clearly. I'm talking to myself. If everything in your life is urgent, right, then you don't see shit clearly. It's very difficult to see stuff clearly if everything is urgent. The old folks say the squeaky wheel get the oil, the squeaky wheel get the grease. If all the motherfucking wheels are squeaky, then which oil gets the grease? Because you can't grease them all. Which is why we got to go back to simplifying. But when everything feels urgent, you stop seeing anything clearly. You answer whatever screams the loudest, the notification in that moment, the email in that moment, the argument in that moment, somebody else's emergency. Now, give me a coffee cup if last week you dealt with an emergency that had absolutely nothing to do with you. Give me my coffee cup emoji if last week you dealt with an emergency that took you away from the shit you're supposed to be working on, and that emergency had absolutely nothing to do with you. Give me my coffee cup emoji, because I know it's at least two of you in here. Yeah. Everything is urgent. Big Dez, I appreciate that. You feel me? Shit, I need to drop the coffee cup emoji myself because I might be number 2. But if it's me, I know it's somebody else. Craig L, what's up with you, homie? Salute to my Get It Off Your Chest podcast family. Y'all be sure to go tap in, man. Kansas City K is next to Kansas City Mo. Thriving Glow with Joe put up 2 cups. She dealt with 2 emergencies for folks that didn't have nothing to do with her. And it took her away from her purpose and what she's doing and what she should be working on. King Vonnie gave the eyeballs. He looked around. Yeah, somebody else's emergency. Somebody else's convenience. You feel me? Yeah. And then when you do that, the things that actually matter, Joe, the shit that actually matters, the stuff that we supposed to be doing, it keeps getting pushed to the side. You feel me? It keeps getting pushed to the side. Big Dad said, I always find myself doing shit for others. You feel me? Yeah. Like, how would they ever function, Des? How would they ever make it in this cold world if it were not for you dropping everything and tending to their self-inflicted wounds, which eventually cause emergencies? Diamonds, girls. Salute to you, family. I appreciate you. Yeah. So the things that actually matter keep getting pushed to the side, Big Dez. Overload distorts perspective. Y'all should write that down. Yeah, you should write that down. Overload distorts perspective. Shit, I need to, hey man, I need to write that down my damn self. When you're overloaded, overload distorts your perspective. That's just a fact. You feel me? That's just a fact. No, hold on. I'm trying to highlight that my damn self. There we go. Overload distorts perspective. You feel me? One bad conversations starts to feel like nobody understands me. You understand what I'm saying? You have one tough conversation and it feels like nobody understands me. Dirt Game Boss said that's a shirt. Overload distorts perspective. King Vonnie said I stepped in for a couple of folks, but it didn't stop what I had going on. I can dig it. Shit, I fucked my whole week up. My whole week. One bad conversation feels like nobody understands me. One financial problem becomes I'm never getting out of this. One bad day becomes my entire life is screwed up. You understand? That's what overload does to you. It distorts your perspective. Emotional overload makes ordinary problems feel like evidence that your entire life is falling apart. Emotional overload makes ordinary problems feel like the evidence that your entire life is falling apart. You feel me? Ordinary problems, ordinary shit. Like man, we don't got no butter for the pancakes. Oh, my whole life falling apart. Why am I this unorganized? What the fuck's going on? How the fuck I'm not gonna never had nothing right? I can't do nothing right. Overload distorts your perspective. Yeah. And I'm gonna say this. Joe, I don't know why I said your name, Joe, but I feel like I'm talking to you, Joe. Joe. Every time I'm about to start calling you Big Joe, and I don't want you to get offended because we know you Little Joe, but but Big Joe just seemed like just a big old authoritarian. So Big Joe, I need you to listen to this. Don't trust every conclusion you reach while you're exhausted. Don't trust shit. I wouldn't even say every. Don't touch any conclusion you reach while you're exhausted. When I'm tired, I don't trust shit. Because when I wake up, I'm a totally different person. They had said, man, fuck them pancakes. Nah, man, don't trust a conclusion you reach while you're exhausted. Like, that's really truly a bar. Salute to Nella the Great. She gonna catch the replay. Man, I don't trust no conclusions that I reach while I'm exhausted. Period. All right, man. All right. Come on, man. Let me get on through this. Come on, let's get on through this. A lot of us, man, the thing about life is we're not just carrying today. You feel me? We're not just carrying today. For me, like, I'm not just carrying today. I'm carrying Thursday. Thursday's the first day of school for both my babies. You feel me? It's a whole new situation. So I'm carrying Thursday. I'm carrying next month. I'm carrying a holiday season. I'm carrying, business, retirement, the kids. You feel me? My marriage. What somebody might say, what might happen, what hasn't happened yet. You feel me? We're carrying everybody's expectations simultaneously, right? And then we're wondering why we feel exhausted. Family, you cannot carry tomorrow today. That's a bar. You cannot carry tomorrow today. You can prepare for tomorrow. You can plan for tomorrow. Salute to everybody that has the Simple Truth Minute Manual Planner for the year 2026 available. www.theminutemanual.com. Go get your planner. You can plan for tomorrow. You feel me? But you just simply cannot live tomorrow today. Like, you can't. And sometimes, self-mastery means having the discipline to say, that is not today's weight. You feel me? Like, that's not today's weight. Do you realize when you have stuff coming up and you have stuff on your calendar, think about what you feel physically. You feel how physically exhausted you feel when you think about stuff. When you think about a trip. Like, I had a trip recently that was coming up, and I dreaded that trip for 3 months. 3 months up until I didn't know about the trip probably since January. You feel me? I dreaded it for 3 months. Damn, I don't want to do this. Damn, I don't want to go. All the way where I got to the period where I'm when it's time to go, and I'm bullshitting leaving. Having discipline and sometimes self-mastery means having the discipline to say, that's not today's weight. You cannot live tomorrow today. You feel me? You cannot carry tomorrow's weight today. Yeah. Now, here's a principle I want you to remember. You ready? Some of y'all need to hear this. This might be for you. Cool. Reduction before addition. I'm trying to give you some news you can use. Reduction before addition. King Vonnie said, you better put some jelly on that damn shit. And his pops Witherspoon voice, you better put some jelly on that damn shit. Reduction before addition. When we're overwhelmed, what's the first thing we usually do? We add something. You understand what I'm saying? A new productivity system, a new app, a new routine, a new podcast, a new book, a new commitment. Sometimes you don't need another damn thing. Sometimes in life, you don't need another damn thing. You feel me? You need less. You need less. When you feel overwhelmed, reduction before addition, you need less. Less noise, less information, less task switching, less unnecessary conflict, less access, less access, less responsibility that was never yours in the first place. Less responsibility that was never yours in the first place. You feel me? Yeah. Before asking, what else should I do? You got to ask, what can I remove? You feel me? reduction before addition. Sometimes clarity doesn't come because you found another answer. You understand what I'm saying? It comes because you finally created enough silence to hear yourself think. Did you hear what I just said? Sometimes clarity doesn't come because you found another answer. Sometimes it comes because you finally created enough silence to hear yourself think. Yeah. Reduction before addition. Reduction before addition. All right, man. We had 31 minutes, man. Shit. All right. Now let's get practical. I got to give you this news you can use, and I'm about to blow through it. When everything feels heavy, sort the weight. Sort the weight. For me, I take a piece of paper. 3 categories. Number 1, urgent. What's urgent? Something that genuinely requires attention today. Number 2, what's important? That's the second category. What's important? It matters, but it isn't necessarily screaming. You feel me? And then number 3, what can wait? The third category just might save your motherfucking insanity. Save your sanity, excuse me. Prevent your insanity. The third category just might save your sanity because everything cannot equal priority. What can wait? What's urgent? What's important? What can wait? Because everything cannot have equal priority. Everything. If everything is number 1 in your life, then nothing is number 1 in your life. If everything is number 1 in your life, then nothing is number 1 in your life. There cannot be a number 1. So if your family is number 1 in your life and your career is number 1 in your life, then nothing is number 1 in your life. Yeah. Balance is not doing everything equally, family. Balance is not doing everything equally. I had to learn this. Balance isn't doing everything equally. Balance is putting the right weight on the right thing for the right moment. I think that's a bar. Balance is putting the right weight on the right thing for the right moments. That's what balance is. Salute to my brother AB, man, coming through and blessing the chat with some more. Would you be a happy boy or a girl? Yeah. All right. Let's go. Don't overlook the basics, though. You feel me? We love complicated solutions for some reason. I have absolutely no idea, but we love complicated solutions, man. You want somebody to come in and give you a complicated system, and this ain't that. This is predicated. This is the Black Coffee Club. You feel me? Hosted by yours truly, JuniorTheTruth. And this shit is founded on the principles of the simple truth. Mini manual and network. Period. It's simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. We love complicated solutions. I don't have that for you because sometimes you're trying to solve an emotional problem inside of an exhausted body. You're trying to solve an emotional problem inside of an exhausted body. Do you understand? Have you ever been so tired? Salute to my gym rats. Have you ever been so tired that you get emotional? You get so tired that you get emotional? You feel me? Work out so hard you get emotional. My brother, where's my brother? The guy right on time. When my brother won his bodybuilding contest year 4 last. Salute to the Dirt Game boss. When my brother won his bodybuilding contest and he walked off the stage, man, and he got back, and I was the first one to get to him because that's just how our lives are. He collapsed on the floor and started crying. I'm gonna tell all your business, bro. He collapsed on the floor and started crying. And it was just like everything all at once. But the thing that I know about my brother, I've known this motherfucker for about 30 years. Thing I know about him is he was tired. You feel me? He was tired. He was emotional because of the accomplishment and everything that put into it and the work and what it meant for his life and the fact of actually putting your mind to it and accomplishing it. but he was tired. Have you ever been so tired and exhausted that you become emotional? You feel me? And you are trying to solve emotional problems inside an exhausted body. Nah, man. You sleep in three to 5 hours. You understand what I'm saying? You sleep in 3, 4, maybe 5 hours on a good day. You living off caffeine. You barely move around in your life. You eating whatever. You constantly scrolling and looking at your phone. Never quiet. You disconnected from the people that you love and trust and wondering why your emotional regulation is struggling. You feel me? Y'all can give me my coffee cup emoji if I'm talking to you, because I'm talking to a few of y'all. I'm actually talking to myself. You can give me my coffee cup emoji. It's cool. Yeah. Your emotional regulation is struggling, man. Your body is a part of your self-mastery. You feel me? Your body is a part of your self-mastery system. So before redesigning your entire existence, you got to come back to the basics. Sleep, water, food, movement, quiet, connection. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have to be perfect to be perfect at all 6 of them tonight, but you got to respect the foundation. You feel me? You got to respect the foundation. You got to respect the foundation. Joe, you just hit me. You just hit the you just hit me with the face palm. You just hit me with the face palm. You gotta let me know what that is. Yeah, you gotta let me know. I send you a message on the network. You gotta tell me what that is. Yeah. All right. We talking about grounding. You feel me? Because when I say grounding, I told y'all you got to get your footing. See, you thought I was, for those of y'all that's, you feel me, paying attention, I painted a perfect picture. You feel me? I talked about carrying something heavy, and what's the first thing you do when you lift it up? You look, you feel your feet. Then when you get to the stairs, what do? You got to make sure you got your foot on the step. I'm talking about grounding. But I painted it up as a parable. Like we painted up a whole picture and we used it as a metaphor, only to get to this point, because you got to get grounded in your life. And here's your grounding reset. I'm gonna give you 5 steps. You feel me? I'm gonna give you 5 steps. And I didn't even create no visuals for this one, because I'm not sure I really like the visuals. I like the visuals, but I think I like them for something else. I think I'm gonna create the visuals and then I'm gonna run them as carousels on social media. We'll probably do that. I like, you feel me? I know y'all want to look at me. I want y'all to look at me. I like looking at me. You feel me? And I like looking at the interaction, because half of the shit is your ability to see my face and to see my expressions. Step 1, stop the input. Stop the input. What do I mean? Put your goddamn phone down. Stop refreshing. Stop commenting. Stop arguing. Stop switching between 17 things. That's step 1. Stop the input. Step 2, settle the body. You got to breathe, walk, stretch, drink some water, sit quietly, settle the body. Step 3 is you got to name the load. Name the load. What exactly is weighing on you? Not everything. What is exactly weighing on you in this moment? Write that shit down. Write it down. Because for me, I'm stupid, right? But if I can see it, because I'm a visual person, so if I can see it, like if I can identify it and I write it down and I can look at it, then I can start to dismantle it. So like if you come to my office and you sit in my office, there's notes where I've written things down and I've dismantled it. You feel me? And I'm breaking shit down. Like it's crazy. Like I'll sit there and I'll say, all right, I need to go get on the road. I need to make $300 today. You understand what I'm saying? So then I'll say, all right, well, $300, shit, how am I going to do that? Well, if I work for 10 hours, you understand what I'm saying? Then I just need to make $30 an hour for 10 hours. You feel me? And then I start really sketching out the plan. So I'm going to start and I'm going to work from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. You feel me? So if I start at 10, end at 8, then 30 here, 30 there, 30 there, 30 there. And then I'm walking through my day with my scratch paper and I'm scratching off 30 every hour when I make my $30. You feel me? Like listen, write it down. And if you look at it, it will help, or it helps me. So that's step 3. Name the load. What exactly is weighing on you? All right, number 4. Excuse me. I feel like I'm giving y'all incomplete thought. Number 3 is name the load. What exactly is weighing on you? Not everything, but the one thing that's weighing on you. Write it down. Look at it. You feel me? You've begin slowing the process. There's a lot that goes into that. You understand what I'm saying? And when you start writing, for me, when you start writing, right, what do you release? Do you, or maybe it's just me. Give me my coffee cup emoji if I'm talking to you. When you start writing, you start thinking, right? And then you start, for me, writing, physically writing is directly connected to my creativity. You understand what I'm saying? So I write a whole lot, and I write in pencils. I write in pens. I have my favorite pens, you know what I'm saying? And so on and so forth. So I'm automatically, and I'm dealing with a problem. And then when I'm writing, I'm starting to unleash my creativity with regard to dealing with this problem. And that's how I solve shit. I solve shit creatively. You feel me? We didn't go on too long. I got to go. Step 4 is to sort the load. What can I act on? What requires a conversation? What can wait? What's completely outside of my control? You feel me? You got to sort the load. You got to start sorting the load that's on you. And then number 5, you got to do one stabilizing thing. You got to do one thing that's going to directly help you with finding your footing. Just one. Is it send an email, clean the room, make the call, get up and take a walk. You feel me? Finish 10 minutes on this particular project. Because when life is heavy, reduce the problem is the next move. Reducing the problem is the next move. All right. Excuse me. I want you to remember 3 words. Ground, choose, move. Those are the 3 words when dealing with finding your footing and being overloaded. Ground, choose, move. Ground, you got to come back to right now. You feel me? You got to look around you, feel your feet, slow your breathing, and reconnect to what's actually happening. You understand what I'm saying? Excuse me, choose. You got to ask yourself, what response would I respect tomorrow? You feel me? That's a powerful question. Yeah, not what makes this feeling disappear. No, what response will I respect tomorrow? What will I respect tomorrow? Then you're going to move. Take one action aligned with the answer, not 17, because you're going to do it to yourself again if you choose 17. Just choose one, not 5, not 3, just one. And stability doesn't require you to feel perfectly calm at first. You feel me? You don't have to solve the feeling before you choose a better response. And that's emotional leadership. You don't have to solve the feeling before you choose a better emotional response. Once again, you ground, you choose, then you move. Ground, choose, then you move. All right, family. You know I got a challenge for you every day. It's just what it is. This is how we're going to progress through this thing from here on out. I want you to identify 2 things this week. First, what's one source of unnecessary weight that you can remove? What is one source in your life, Joe, I'm going to hold you to this. What is one source of unnecessary weight that you can remove? I didn't say manage better. Yeah, King Vonnie, I know you and nah, everything. I can manage it. Nah, I ain't say manage better. I said a source that you can remove. Maybe it's unnecessary information. Maybe it's an obligation. Maybe it's constant notifications. Maybe it's somebody else's responsibility. You feel me? Maybe it's a conflict with somebody that doesn't deserve your energy. Maybe it's a commitment that you had no business making. You feel me? What's one thing that you can put down? And second, what's one stabilizing practice that you can repeat every day? Maybe it's 10 quiet minutes. Maybe it's walking. Maybe it's journaling. Maybe it's turning the phone off. Maybe it's planning tomorrow before bed, writing it down in your Simple Truth Minute Manual Planner. Joe said, I just giggled. Now that made me giggle. Ain't that a bitch? Maybe it's like I said, planning. Maybe it's eating properly. Maybe it's going to sleep on time. Maybe it's talking to somebody you trust, something simple. But remember, grounded people aren't people with easy lives. You feel me? Grounded people are people who know how to come back to themselves. That is a true skill. Come back to yourself. Life gets heavy. You come back. Something goes wrong and you come back. You become overwhelmed and you bring your ass back. You feel me? You have a terrible day and you come back. Not perfectly, not instantly, but intentionally. Every time you return, you are building that evidence that we keep talking about. No matter what happens, you got to come back to you. You feel me? You got to come back to you. That's evidence. You know what's wrong with these motherfuckers that we look at running around the world? They go wherever the wind blows and they have not the ability to come back to their dog ass self. You feel me? They don't have the ability to come back to them. So they got to go become somebody different. So you can look at a motherfucker and they are somebody totally different today than they were 6 months ago. And you looking at them like, oh, you feel me? Motherfucker was a Republican last week. Now this week you're a Democrat. You was conservative. Now you motherfucking liberal. You feel me? Or whatever. Nah, man. You come back to yourself, and that's building the evidence. You feel me? The evidence that stress don't own you, man. Stress don't own me. People be look. It ain't that I don't care. It ain't that I'm cool, calm, and collected, and so on and so forth. Stress does not own me. I'm built different. You understand what I'm saying? It's evidence that the overload doesn't have to become your identity. I rebuke it. Pugh. That's what the Iron Sheik used to do. Remember the Iron Sheik used to spit on your flag? I spit on your flag. Pugh. The Iron Sheik, man, I rebuke it. I rebuke overload being my identity. That's a wrap. The evidence that you can experience difficult emotions without abandoning your standards. You can always come back to your standards. That's self-mastery. So when everything feels heavy, don't demand that you carry everything perfectly. You feel me? Don't try to solve your entire life tonight. Don't turn one difficult season into a permanent conclusion about who you are as a person. When everything feels heavy in your life, you plant your motherfucking feet. You plant your feet and you return to your present time. Return to right now. Reduce the noise, and then you sort out that work. You take that weight off your back, and then you sort through that shit. Then you choose the next right move, man. And you let stability, not panic. You let stability lead you forward, man. Salute to you all, man. I'm JuniorTheTruth. Thank you all for taking the time to tune in, man. Man, this is the Black Coffee Club, man, where we intentionally raise the standard day by day by day by day, man. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. This is me signing out, giving you your daily reminder to view your life like a pair of dice until it looks like a paradise. I'm a high-born player made. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, baby.
We offer the best grooming products for you. Dress on natural and handcrafted too. We wanna help be your swagger, your style, class, and luxury. Make our products tailor-made for you with high quality. Yeah. So get in style with the black, yeah. Company, to give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah. The black gentleman, yeah. Company, to give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah.
Located at www